This is the JAFO Report.
You might think crossing the border between Canada and the US in 2026 would be a breeze. Two friendly nations, bonded by hockey, coffee chains, and mutual confusion over, But for some visitors, there's still one sticky wicket: cannabis. And before you laugh, yes, it's still a potential deal breaker. Now, imagine this scene. A U.S. citizen's been in Vancouver for a week, hikes the grouse grind, eats salmon sushi, maybe pokes into a local dispensary for the cultural experience. Everything's legal here, according to Health Canada. Cannabis has been regulated since 2018, right? Well, our vacationer feels like an enlightened explorer, ready to go home with a suitcase full of maple syrup and good vibes. Then comes the moment of truth at the Peace Arch crossing. The U.S. border officer smiles, asks the routine, "Where were you? What was your purpose? Did you enjoy your stay?" And then, bam, the question, "Did you use any drugs while in Canada?" Our traveler, being honest, says, "Well, just legal cannabis. I mean, it's Canada, right?" Cue the record scratch. Here's where things get interesting. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, admitting to cannabis use can still trigger denial of entry or even a permanent record in their system. That's right, nothing says "welcome home" like being treated as a cautionary tale for honesty. The funny part is, you can legally drink yourself into oblivion in Cancun, come home with a tan and a hangover, and no one blinks. But light up a legally sold joint in Victoria, that's still taboo in Uncle Sam's books. Now, the positive spin, because Canadians love balance. Maybe, just maybe, one brave soul's confession at the border sparks change. Enough travelers speak up, enough eyebrows raise, and eventually somebody in Washington realizes the world didn't end because a tourist took a puff north of the 49th parallel. Progress can start small, often right between two countries that share Netflix passwords. The negative? Well, honesty gets punished. Travelers might keep their lips zipped instead. Some people learn to dodge questions like a politician during election season. Not exactly a victory for transparency. It's absurd, really. As reported in The Guardian and CBC News, even cannabis investors or employees in the industry have faced U.S. travel bans just for association. Meanwhile, states like California and Oregon sell the same product legally on their own turf. Bureaucracy loves a paradox more than a stand-up comic loves an open mic. So if you're heading south soon, here's the boomer advice. Be polite, stay vague, and maybe wait to tell your border story on TikTok instead of at the customs counter. I appreciate you taking 5 minutes with this boomer. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and check out my merch coming soon. Who am I, you ask? Just another friendly observer. Call me JAFO.
The JAFO Report.ca.
The JAFO Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JAFOReport.ca. Life can be overwhelming, and sometimes we all need a moment to recharge. I initially discovered guided meditation back in my 40s, but neglected it until my heart attack in my 60s. Eventually, I started recording my own guided meditations, and now I'd like to share them with the public. Whether you prefer a simple, soothing voice or a rich experience by adding music with ambient sounds, I've got you covered. The meditation sessions start at $4.20 each. The first 3 are free. Visit 420guidedmeditation.ca. That's the number 420guidedmeditation.ca. And start your journey to inner calm. Your path to peace is just a click away.